What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Young Chris back at it again with a new vid from 901 Spot Kicks. So your boy, he hadn't been on his junk quite that much lately. I ain't even gonna lie, a lot's been going on, having to take care of fam stuff. My daughter's birthday was just the other day, so I had to really chill out and take care of, different things that's been going on in my life. But I definitely wanted to get back into it and go ahead and drop a vid to talk about a lot of things that have been going on as recent. Definitely shoe stuff is kind of going crazy right now. I mean, a lot of shoes, they surprising me. They shooting up in prices. So, I ain't gonna lie, like pretty much if there's something that you've been eyeing for a minute, you might want to go ahead and jump on there. Go on StockX, go wherever you feel like, you're comfortable with, because prices are steady rising on everything. Last weekend, unfortunately, I tried. I ain't gonna lie. It was a big upset. I tried to definitely get the satins. I put in raffles everywhere. Tried on sneakers. Actually camped out for a while, and nothing played out in my favor where I was able to actually get a pair in my hands, unfortunately. But sometimes that's just how it goes. On to the next release. Hopefully the next ones end up working out better in my favor. Definitely looking forward to those UNC or Obsidian ones that come out on August 31st. Those are the ones that I really wanted anyways. Although the satins, I feel as though they're somewhat hype. They were a good quality shoe. I feel as though the UNC men's Obsidian ones, they look, far as pictures go, I think they're a much better quality. And hey, I want them. I like the Blue Chill women's ones that came out earlier this year. I was never able to get those, but these right here, all leather shoe, look like it got real good, tumble leather on it. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely. But if it's your first time to the channel, definitely please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment. Let's do the thing. Let's chop it up in the comment section. As always, I do like getting to know each and every one of y'all. Y'all feedback is the best. Any way that I could possibly help anybody, I'm always down for it. So, hey, let's do it. But let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand. So, all right. Number one, pretty much like Jordan 1s, those are the ones that I think that are the most affected by this sudden spike in resale and whatnot. I mean, you look at certain shoes, like when they came out, they didn't have a whole lot of hype behind them. A lot of them actually set. Some of them actually are still sitting. But I think a lot of people are catching on, so they going out buying pairs so they can try to make that quick flip off of them. But you look at shoes like the Gym Reds, when they came out, a lot of people liked them. A lot of people didn't like them because of the shiny leather and stuff like that. So certain sizes actually set. Like on release day, I got my size 10. I hit on the raffle for Finish Line. But, I called around to a couple different stores and like they had like 9, 9.5, 10s just sitting. So I actually started to try to go pick up some of those shoes and maybe just sit on it. But, it kind of deterred me because like going on StockX and going stuff like that, pretty much all those shoes were just sitting at retail, and maybe some of them was actually below retail. So I was like, well, this probably just gonna be a shoe that ain't really just gonna turn no real value for me to just sit on it. You know what I'm saying? That's money I could be putting somewhere else. But a few months later, look at what it is now. Those 9.5s, they're $350 now. So that's easy. That's a double up. You doubling up on your money. And I mean, hey, for all the people that did get those shoes and sit on them, you got a winner right there. But then you look at this shoe. This is the shoe that I had did the Homage to Home, split little custom on. The Jordan 1 SB Light Bones or New York to Paris, like really everybody didn't really like these shoes. I mean, very few liked them. Most of them liked the Lakers to Chicago just, the LA to Chicago. Everybody wasn't really digging these. But anything pretty much below a size 10, the same thing. Going 3 to $400 for these shoes. So it's crazy. These small sizes, pretty much the same thing. You know, 8s to 9.5s. They going for a pretty good piece of change. These haven't actually hit really high up there, but they still like 2 something. You know, so these might actually pop at some point too. So really, ain't no shoe safe. You really don't know what's gonna happen with them. I mean, like I say, if it's something that you like and you really want it, now might be the best time to go and jump on it and get it in your collection, because certain shoes just might become unattainable at a certain point. Just look at the Trophy Room 5s. Them just came out. I like them. I like baby blue kind of colors. So that one right there kind of resonated with me and made me want to get it. But I lost out trying to get it. I tried doing it online for the Trophy Room website and whatnot, trying to get it. It didn't work. I didn't get through. Couldn't get my size. Couldn't get a pair, period. I tried a lot of different sizes. So that went on. And then not too long after release, you know, prices were fluctuating between $350 to $500. I actually thought about trying to pull the trigger on it, but I didn't. I was like, you know, this is a shoe I can just hopefully maybe come back to later on. And, you know, I don't have to have it right now. There was other things that I was looking into at the time, and I was like, I ain't gonna spend the money on it. Now, the shoe, certain sizes, $2,500 to $3,000. I mean, even the bigger sizes, they're $2,000. So just think about how much that shoe, you know, ended up increasing over time. I mean, that's a, you know, pretty good investment if that's something that you're into. But if you're not in it for even the flip or anything like that, just if you want it in your collection because you like that shoe, you know, unless you got that bread, you ain't gonna be able to really get it right now, because it's unattainable for most people. Because I know myself, a lot of people can't pay no $2,000 for no shoe. That's out the question. But a lot of different things. Travis Scott's, they're going out. Thank God I got 2 pairs of those over there. You know, I'm trying to sit on those as long as possible. I mean, it's not hurting me to keep them, but I just feel as though those numbers ain't gonna do nothing but keep climbing over time. So why not just sit on them? And then a lot of different shoes. I've always been a big fan of the UNC Off-White Jordan 1s. I was just looking at them, and we were talking about it over there with Ron and a lot of different people, like a few weeks ago when we were talking about shoes. And like those UNC joints, they were like $1,200, $1,300 in my size. Now they $2,000 almost. They like 19 something. So that shoe is really unobtainable now. I mean, at one point I was hoping that I could maybe trade somebody my Travis Scott 1s to get those, because those are the shoes that I really wanted the most. But that probably ain't gonna happen unless Travis Scott shoots all the way up and, you know, then somebody want to trade. But I ain't gonna, pretty much just unattainable to me. But it's all good though. I mean, you can't get them all. You can't win every shoe that you might want to. You know, sometimes we might be forced to actually pay resale for it. And honestly, like, sometimes more likely than not, around the release time, if you can afford that initial resale price, sometimes it's better to go ahead and pay it then, because anything can happen and it can spike the resale to the point where it's going to truly be unobtainable for you. Unless you just got that bread and you just ready to blow it, you know, to each his own. I don't knock nobody for what they do. You know, just me. I know I can't spend that kind of bread on shoes, though. But, you know, just the idea behind this video is everybody, you know, be wary, look out, definitely be on top of the releases that are finna come out and past releases that you might have missed out on. You know, there might be something you might want to go ahead and go back and get. Now, I mean, MotorSole, I talked about Jordan 1s, but hey, there's a lot of different stuff that's shooting up there. Who knows what could be the next shoe that could just blow up out of nowhere. I mean, as far as I can say, shoes that I got in my collection, you know, that right now they just sitting. Those Michigan inspired 5s, they could jump up. These right here, these satin 5s, the bread 5s, who knows? These could shoot up. I mean, because they are satin. I mean, everybody went crazy for the satin ones. There's a lot of different shoes that you might not expect to go up in price. So, you know, hey, if they're a good price and you feel like it's something that you want to go and cop, I suggest you probably do so now. That's just my opinion on that. But, you know, to each his own. Whatever you want to do, that's your choice. Spend your bread. But definitely, I just want to jump in here and do a little something. Get back into the mix of doing stuff, because I've been away for a couple weeks. But I got a lot of ideas. I got a lot of stuff going on. And I got several videos I'm finna get ready to push out. So I got some dope content coming. So definitely be on the lookout. And everybody's has been down for me. Loyal subscribers. We constantly growing the channel. I think I'm almost at 190 subs right now. So, you know, as always, the channel is always constantly growing, and I appreciate everybody that supports me. But it's your boy Young Chris from 901's 5 Kicks, and we out this joint. Peace.
Sauce, I got too much sauce. Dripping sauce, I be dripping sauce. Too much sauce, I got too much sauce.